farmer, friend, singer-songwriter, Lyal Strickland.
And that's farmer, friend, and jack of all trades, Chris Horn.
And we're those TasteBud guys.
Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining us one more time. We've got some deep conversations going on this time. Well, they're not that deep. It's deep if you're not wearing boots, I suppose. But anyways, that's fair. We're still on our Kansas City tour for those TasteBud guys road trip. So,
what was the abbreviation for that?
TT. Well, you've asked me again. Let's see. Those TasteBud guys, TTBG. RT
in Casey.
It's possible in Casey. Oh, the attitude. It's possible that I've messed that up and said it different every episode. I am not sure.
All right. We're gonna work with Creek Water,
which is a celebrity whiskey.
It's a celebrity whiskey
that we've never heard of.
With somebody that
no idea.
We don't know. We don't listen to. But
we did stop and listen to his music and try to understand and figure it out. Hopefully, think of something we had.
Yela Wolf.
Not only have I never heard of it, I've never heard my kids play it.
So if you're watching this, I will be watching this too, and so I'll be looking at the comments. Someone tell me what a Yela Wolf is.
Between the two of us, there's 8 kids, counting my girlfriend. That's 12 kids, and I've never heard any of them play this music.
Well, see, now you're just...
I'm not sure what
you're just putting the dude down. But
no, I'm not putting him down. I can't figure it out.
No, I've actually never heard the stuff either. I will say, listening to the stuff,
some of it wasn't the worst. It's a throwback to like 80s rap.
The music videos are
was like
beautifully
a throwback
filmed.
to 80s
I'll say that.
hair bands. Yeah. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Tattoos.
So I do like that. I do like the stopper. I'm not sure that the stopper is necessary on something that's not carbonated. Feels a little odd.
Well, you put a cork back in any bottle.
I guess that's true.
I think it's fine. Right, I like it. I'm a big fan of this.
It's unique.
I think the bottle's a good-looking bottle. I think the label's
it's a cool label.
7 out of 10. And the color is about the same, and it's a throwback to Muskogee Mash for me, and I'm hoping it kind of has the same flavor. So
I'm just hoping that a cool bottle is not going to have a theme going.
Yeah, Patrick gave us a really cool bottle in an episode that hopefully aired before this one that around here was not the best.
I wanted to say this bottle's a little tribal. So first of all, I thought it was Yela Wolf. It's Yela
Wolf.
In Slum America.
And I see stars and lightning bolts on the back of it.
The bottle's cool.
Yes, Slumerican?
Slumerican.
Which I didn't know was a thing either. But this does come highly recommended from a couple of
It's pretty sharp
friends.
on the nose.
It is.
Super sharp.
Which has a lot of alcohol.
Do we get the ABV?
A little char. 100 proof. This is 100 proof.
Boy, not much char.
This is an American
alcohol.
Now here's something interesting. An American whiskey distilled from a bourbon mash and finished with toasted wood chips.
Okay, what's that mean? He put the wood chips in the mash, I assume?
I think that this is going to be similar to something that we have coming up with a element in the bottle to accelerate the aging process.
Which we may have already done for you guys. We may have already done it for you guys. It depends if Lyal watches this episode.
American whiskey distilled from a bourbon mash. So, it's not a bourbon.
Mash just scared me.
Right?
Whenever that gets added in there.
And finished with toasted wood chips.
They are, but whenever they mention them, it usually
Here's the kicker. So I raise grass-fed organic beef, right? And here's my...
I don't. I feed my cows. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Here's my quandary, is when you go to the store and you see something that says...
Sorry.
Here's when you see something that says grass...
Farmer politics.
Grass finished, right? That means they stuck grass on... cows on only grass for like
2 weeks.
Yeah, or maybe more, but there's no legal minimum for that stuff, right? And cows eat grass. That's a thing.
Yeah, they may have turned them out to pasture the day before they sent them to the sale barn.
Yeah, that's different than like, we didn't put anything in our cows. We only fed them grass. This is the same thing, I think. I could be totally wrong, so please correct me in the comments. But
Mr. Yela Wolf,
I think that American whiskey distilled from a bourbon mash is a marketing ploy to liken it to bourbon, and I don't think it's a bourbon. I think it's just a whiskey. I think it's a bunch of whiskey.
The nice part about this, though, is where a lot of the bottles I've been running, you guys have been in the $30 to $60 range.
Yes.
Yep.
This is a $20 to $25 range.
Yeah. Okay. Now you
that makes it infinitely more approachable. I love the bottle. Who made this? Do you know? What's the distillery?
It's out of Owensboro, Kentucky. Nope. That was the last one.
That was the last one.
This was Durham, North Carolina.
I don't think I've ever had North Carolina whiskey.
Well, you're about to now.
Rum.
Which one was that?
It was a pecan rum. I don't remember.
How much was this?
25.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate that at all.
There's definitely that alcohol burn in there, but it's not bad. Like it.
No, but I think we can cure that alcohol burn. I know I've been putting water in a lot of my whiskeys tonight, but that's just the flavor I'm going to.
It's because he doesn't like my whiskeys.
No, it's not it.
There's
They've all been very hot.
There's an intense smoke on that.
There's a huge nut flavor to it too.
Yes,
this ain't
there
as
is.
bad as what the nose led to be.
No, the nose.
Terrible.
The nose is pretty off.
Nose is bad.
But the taste is pretty good. It's akin to...
No, that water didn't do it.
No, I liked it better neat.
It was better neat. Yeah, don't put the water in it. The water for whatever reason, it does not stand up to water well.
Which you think it would at 100 proof.
You would think.
But just straight neat.
Maybe that's because of the aging state. Maybe because it hasn't been aged as long, the water deteriorates the
smokiness.
The wood notes and all the stuff that pulls out of the barrel.
It's not bad. It's almost akin. The woodiness of this is bright, like the Balcones Brimstone. It's similar in nature to that. It's not quite as harsh as the smoked scrub oak that Balcones Brimstone brings to the table, but this isn't terrible. It's in the same ballpark.
Are you comparing this to Balcones Brimstone?
I think I...
Barrister and brewer. Who said we didn't need the...
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Here's the thing, and there's no age statement on this.
I said the magic words. That's what I mean. I think that is just I think it's just a cheap whiskey. I think it's a good cheap whiskey.
You know what?
But I think it's misleading.
I don't think you're off on this. I think Balcones. Now, that being said, I think Balcones has infinitely better flavor profile. But the finish, where it has that weird ass rubbery ash flavor.
The nose is better on the Balcones.
Well, yeah, that Balcones is sure amazing. But that rubbery flavor that leaves on the back of your throat at the end of it, like in the morning,
That's so much better.
in the morning, you're gonna go, yeah, that tastes the same.
Yeah, no, that's okay. It's in the ballpark. It's the same flavor profile. It's not as intense, which is
Not nearly as intense.
which is not necessarily
Looks like
the worst thing.
a number 1 compared to number 2 in color, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, the nose on Balcones is so different and amazing.
But go back. Well, here, try my neat. Since you
I
guys,
had to finish and go neat again.
since you guys watered yours down, try my neat. It's almost in the same ballpark, I think.
It's like a watered down version of it, though.
Right?
Like,
It's like a cheap version of it.
Yes. Which
which
what's,
it is.
What does this run? The Brimstone.
60, I think.
I think
$60 a bottle.
Yeah.
$25 a bottle. I don't hate it. I'm not going to say that this is my favorite go-to thing. I probably wouldn't keep this on the shelf because I'd probably just for
See, I
this flavor.
disagree. I'd probably keep this on my shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll keep that, but at $60 a bottle, I'm not going to drink a lot of that. I can dip into this when I'm wanting to get a little more smoky, get into it.
I think
this will stay on my shelf.
I think if you like smoky, sharp, woodsy whiskeys, go get yourself some of this. I wish that really, I'm getting more upset by the minute that this says American whiskey distilled from a bourbon mash and finished with toasted wood chips. That is marketing mumbo jumbo. I don't like it. It's just a whiskey.
I
It's
wish
a
it had an
smoky
age to age statement and put enough information on it to make it
I want to
an
know.
intelligent decision about what it actually is.
Yeah.
I think if they took the time to age us longer, it would be infinitely better.
Yes.
Maybe it's just.
But I don't think I would do it again. I think I would get something else.
I'm on the fence about it. It's a good bargain for the price.
For $25.
$25 is a
gonna
pretty good
sit-
deal.
That's going to sit on my low end drink whenever I just want to drink.
Yeah,
that
that's fair.
stuff.
And
I wouldn't turn it down.
here's one last point for myself is that for $25 a bottle, I can't think of anything offhand that is going to bring this flavor profile to your bar for $25 a bottle.
That's Jack Daniel's level price, right? That's right.
Oh, that's
Yeah, Jack Daniels run right there. Now Jack
Yeah.
Rye, I think that's a pretty good bargain for it. So
Well, yeah, but it's not the same smoky
no,
sharp.
no,
sharp.
it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I think it's on a 10 scale. This is running like, in terms of whether I would keep it in my cabinet or not. There's probably a 60-70% chance I'd buy that bottle.
For $35, you can get Lefroy Galore.
The problem is this isn't easy to find either.
Yeah.
No, that's another thing.
It's a cool bottle. It's got a cool story. It's got a good flavor profile. I wish they would just say what it is rather than like try to pass
I
it
wish
off as
they'd
a
age
bourbon.
it for another year or two.
Like I said, maybe this is just so new because I've only heard about this within the last 3-4 months.
That could be.
Maybe it's so new they haven't had a chance to, and that's why they're going to get to it.
It also could be just a personal problem with us that we're never happy with anything.
It tasted like an infinitely cheaper bourbon when you put it up against the Balcones.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was
it really
happier
does.
with it before we sampled the Balcones.
Yes.
After the Balcones, you're like, oh, it is
That's
missing
what-
all
yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Standalone, if I go back to my original statement, it wasn't that bad.
All right. Well,
I just
got-
wish it was aged longer.
got anything else to say?
No, we're good.
All right. Well, until next time.
Whether it be the Yela Wolf that you're trying to get distilled spirits from,
The food you're eating.
People you're meeting.
clothes you're wearing.
Grab a buddy and try something new.
Yes.